blocks. We have some in the back. You can disinfect. There's wipes back there. Disinfect before and after use. Let's see, if you need an extra mat for cushioning, they do have extra mats, so I put one underneath here. But I also bring cushioning, so if you have cushioning, blankets, pillows that you don't mind hauling. And then straps. So if you have a strap, I know you don't like to use it, so if you like to use them or have a resistance band, a belt, a hand towel will work too. Hello everyone on Zoom and Facebook, thank you for being here. And hydrate. Have some water, make sure about every 15 to 20 minutes have a sip of water, no gulps, and just listen to the body. All right, so my name is Angie. Let me change the position of this guy before I trip up. All right, can everyone hear me? I gotta put the volume up. All right, is that better? Can you hear me, Jenny? Good? Okay. All right, so it is time, and finding yourselves in a comfortable seated position. So if you're gonna sit in easy pose, I always suggest to sit on a block to help open up your hip flexors. All right, again, you don't have to. You can use a pillow or blanket or cushion if you prefer. And just make sure both sit bones are comfortably situated. And then find yourself in easy pose, extended leg. You're even welcome to come into bound angle or lightning bolt, which is your legs underneath you. But that can be difficult on the knees, so no worries about that. And if you are in easy pose, I ask that you switch the position of your legs. So if it's one foot in front, change it out, switch it out, and just notice the difference between each side of the body, how you're accustomed to sit in a certain way. And when you change it out, you just start to balance the body a little bit more. So allow yourself to find good posture, sitting up tall, shoulders back, heart is lifting. Begin to breathe in and out through the nose. Just notice the flow, notice the feel. Notice if the inhale is equivalent to your exhale. And on your next exhale, again, close your eyes. Begin to close the eyes, or if that is not comfortable, just gently gaze down at the floor. Allow the hands to relax onto the thigh, either palms up or down, and you're welcome to come into a mudra if you prefer. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and exhale everything out the mouth. Feel the shoulders drop, the chest drop. Inhale, feel the chest rise, a slight lift of the body. Exhaling, warm, humid, exhausted air, leaving the body. Begin to remove all of your thoughts, all of your worries, all of your concerns, at least for this hour. begin to direct the mind inward. Focusing on the breath. Remembering the breath is the most important part of the practice. All poses are secondary. Never holding the breath, and if you do, rest, adjust, or modify the pose. Remembering there should be no pain in the practice. Pain is your body communicating to you. So again, back off, to rest or adjust the pose. Deep breath in, arms come out, expand the lift, reaching out. Breathe, press the shoulder blades back. Exhale, soften your right hand down, extend the left as high as you can, lifting the heart and then reaching over towards the right. Think about keeping the arm over the head, pressing the shoulder blades back. Extend through the fingers. Breathe. Inhale, lift, reach up, realign the spine. Exhale, drop the left hand down and extend the right over your head. Extend through the fingers. Keep breathing. Lift the heart a little bit higher. Very good. Inhale, lift, reach up, breathe. Exhale, hands come to the floor as you can. Use a block if you don't. And then maybe reach forward. Standing as far forward as is comfortable for your back, for your breath. Inhale, walk the hands back. And switch the position of your feet if you're in easy pose. Just notice if the knees have dropped a little further. Focus on the posture as we lift that deep breath in and gently twist it to the right, bringing your left hand in front, right hand behind. And again, good posture here. Lift up tall, maybe pressing the fingers to the floor. Breathe. Inhale, unwind, realign, and then exhale to the left. Deep breath in. Allow the fingertips to help press you, twist you around. If comfortable, if your breath flows effortlessly. Inhale, unwind. Deep breath in. Exhale, allow the hands to drop to the lap. Lift up tall, neck rotation. Exhaling, chest. Inhaling to a shoulder, maybe an inch or two to begin with. If you feel comfortable further. Exhaling back to center, and then inhaling to the other shoulder. Continue with the flow of your breath. Exhaling to center, inhaling to a shoulder. Allow the breath to always guide you, help you to focus. Allowing yourself to even stay in a spot, breathing through it, and when you're ready, coming out with your breath. On your next exhale, chin to chest, arms come up, standing tall, palms together, elbows together. Try and keep the forearms together, clasping the hands, doing our wrist rotations, rotating in one direction. Knowing again, there shouldn't be any pain, but popping, crunching is fine. Lift up the elbows just a tad bit more. Feel the words in the shoulder and reverse. Deep breath in and out. Exhale, wrists come forward, shoulders away from the ears. Lifting tall, reaching up, deep breath in, lift the heart. Exhale, hands come down behind you, lift the heart even further, feel that bend in the back. Inhale, hands come forward, extend belly back, chin to chest. Inhale, tall hands by the side, extend the feet. You can come off the block if you'd like. Press the heels forward and stack pose. Again, if any issues with knees, locking knees, you're welcome to place something underneath or even utilize the mat by curling it under and giving it just a little lift with the knees. So try not to lock the knees. Deep breath in, feel both sit bones firmly in your mat. Maybe place the hands by your hips and lift up, finding that long, tall posture, extending each vertebra as you do. Point, flex the feet, begin to just relax a little, bringing hands further back as you point and flex. And begin rotating the ankles. Think about making a big circle with your toe. Going your slow as fast as you can. Breathe. And reverse. Lifting up tall. And one more time, come back a little bit further. And begin to just relax the feet. Allowing them to flop side to side. Notice how the ankles feel, how the knees feel, how the hips feel today. In this moment. And relax, bending the knees. Maybe feet a little wider than hip width apart. Windshield wipers. Slowly start to move and feel how the quadriceps feel extending. Again, the hips, the knees now bent. Side to side movement. Sitting up tall. We're going to come into bound angle. You're welcome to sit on a block for this, again, to open up the hip flexors. Bound angle is otherwise known as butterfly to some. And you bring the feet together, sitting up tall. Again, both sit bones firmly into your block or the mat. And open your feet like a book. Notice the knees. Almost immediately try to press down towards the floor. Now actively engage the legs to press further down. Again, notice the posture, sitting up tall, breathing. If you have a block, maybe utilize it in front of you. As we extend forward, you're welcome to use it just to rest or adjust. Breathe as you come forward. Again, focus on hinging at the hip, belly button coming towards the floor, but the heart still lifts. And once you've found your edge, then allow yourself to relax down the shoulders, relax the face, relaxes, and breathe. Notice how the back feels. Breathe through any tension there. Remembering the exhale is your tool to help relax the muscles, relax the mind. Inhale, lift. Deep breath in. Remove the block. We're going to bring the knees up, coming out of bound angle, extending your right leg forward, left leg in. We're coming into Lord of the Fish. So now we're going to place your left hand behind you gently. As we bring the left leg over, right hand behind you, left leg across. Bring the left arm behind you now and lift the right arm. Breathe. Now bring that right arm across the left thigh, lifting tall at the same time, and then allowing yourself to find your twist. Allow that back hand to support you to help lift you and breathe. Feel the right arm press in. Out. Yes. Breathe. And again, find your edge. Find where you can twist as you press into that left leg, feeling a gentle stretch on the outer left thigh. We're going to unwind, begin to lift up your right arm, reach up, bring it back, counter pose, bring the body around to the other side. Deep breath in, exhale, release, and grab onto now your leg. Lift it up, extend it out, shake it out, and now come and bring in your right leg. Squeeze that right leg in. Bring the left hand back as you bring the right leg over and across. Right hand coming back behind you for support. And now the left arm comes up. Reach up. Adjust your body nice and tall and learn to begin to twist over. Left arm comes into the outer right thigh, pressing it out and away. Breathe. Lifting tall, finding good posture. Both sit bones on the floor. Notice your breath. Inhale, unwind, realign, and then counter pose. Switch it up. Listen to the body. Inhale back to center, grabbing that bent leg and extending it forward. Shake it out. We're coming into tabletop. If you'd like water, in about 15-20 minutes. This is where cushion may be useful for the knees or even the wrists. Utilizing your mat to help add cushion, you can just bend it and then add that extra cushion for your wrist as you need it, unless you have your blanket. Any issues or problems with the wrist, you're welcome to make a fist to neutralize the wrist as well. Cat cow. Warming up the back here. Fingertips are nice and wide. On your exhale, bring belly up towards the sky, chin to chest. Extend the arms. Feel the tops of the feet and knuckles press into the mat. On your inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, drop the belly to cow, chin lift, shoulders are back. Still feel the pressure on the top of the feet and knuckles. Using your breath as a guide, inhale to neutral, exhale to cat with cow. About 3 cycles. Back to neutral, extended, opposite limb extensions here, extending right arm out, reach like it, holding, you want to hold or grab somebody's hand, shake it, breathe, Core is strong, eyes look down, good spinal alignment. Bring it back down. Left hand extending if you're shaking someone's hand. Again, eyes look down, good spinal alignment. And back down. Right leg back, extend the right heel. Try to keep both hips on the same plane. Breathe. And back down. Left leg back. Same thing. Find your balance. Remember, engage the core. And back. Just give the wrist a little break. We can just press back, wide leg into child's pose. Breathe. Inhale, slowly lift back, preparing for opposite limb extension. Right arm extends, core is strong, and then extend the left leg back. Eyes, find a focal point for balance. Breathe. Extend the arm and leg out to the side if you wish for a challenge. Bring it back to center and back down. Left arm extend. Get ready, core is strong. Extend through the right heel. Again, find that focal point. Come down out to the side if you wish for extended position. Good. Come back to center and down. Bring your hands into a fist, just neutralize the wrists. Bring the fingertips now to the mat. Again, neutralizing the wrists, strengthening the fingers. Breathe. Bring fingertips in towards each other. Palms are down. Gently move side to side. Back and forth. Bring the fingertips out towards the edge of your mat. Again, moving side to side. Now see about bringing those fingertips towards the knee. Gently side to side and back and forth. Remember, do what you can do. And bring them back to your normal position. Coming into tiger. Today we're going to try tiger. All right, deep breath in. First, make sure your wrists around your shoulders, knees around your hips. Fingers are nice and wide, good stability. Tops of your feet, your knees are not hip width apart. Good. Tops of the feet to flat onto the mat. Core is engaging. And we're going to extend the right arm out. Breathe. Left heel back. I'm going to bring the right arm out to the side. Bend the left knee. See about bringing that right arm back, finding the left foot. Breathe. Core is strong. Your breath is flowing effortlessly. If you have a hold of the foot, press the foot away from the hand, but don't let go. Feel the arch of the back, the shoulder rise, the knee lift. Breathe. Release, extend, and back down. Find that neutral position. Good, stable position for the hands and feet. Left arm extends. Right leg presses back. Left arm comes out to the side, bend the right knee. And then extend back, maybe find your foot. Find your focus, balance. Now press that right foot away from the hand, but don't let go. Feel the lift of the shoulder of your right leg. Breathe. Release. Extend. And back down. Child's pose. Find your child's pose. Extend your arms forward for full extended child's pose. Press the heels back. If you can't reach hips to heels, you're welcome to place a block or pillow blanket underneath you. If the forehead won't reach the floor, you're welcome again to use a prop. Any issues with the knee, welcome to place the prop behind the knees, like a blanket or a towel. Walk hands over to the upper corner of the mat. Press the left hip out. Back to center. Extend them to the upper left corner of the mat. Press the right hip out. Back to center. Look up at your fingers. The hands to the floor. Lift up to neutral. Come forward in half plank. Core is strong. Shoulders are slightly back. Find a good long spine from knee towards shoulder, towards the top of the head. Breathe. Press back to child's pose. Inhale, come back to half plank. Make sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders, fully supported here. Exhale slowly down to the mat. Bringing hands underneath the shoulders. Begin to slowly lift the shoulders up and off the mat, lifting the head to baby cobra. Press the feet into the floor, engaging the lower body for supporting the back. Elbows right by the ribs, shoulders are up and back. Exhale down. Press those hands into the mat. Elbows are nice and tight, ready for half plank. Engage your core. Engage your lower leg at the top of the feet. Inhale. On your exhale, lift. Press back to child's pose. You get ready for down dog. If you prefer puppy dog, you're welcome to do that. Deep breath in, come to tabletop, curl the toes under, engage your core. And prepare yourself for puppy dog or down dog. Puppy dog is on elbows and forearms. Otherwise, come on to your hand, press the toes into the mat and begin to engage core, lifting pelvis up, gently bringing one heel down, then the other, walking the dog. Allow the heart to drop, the head to hang. Breathe. Take your time. If you're in puppy dog, just stay there. Extending the back, stretching through the arms. Lift the heels up high. Breathe. We're going to walk forward, but if you need to come to standing your way, please do. Taking one step, hovering that foot. Then the next step. Take your time. One more step. And then gently walk up to the top of your mat. Hanging there, bending the knees. Use a block if you'd like. And then coming up into upward salute. Lifting arms up, reaching the heart up high. Exhale, hands down. Samsiti. Easy standing pose. Shake it out. If you need water, good time to transition. We're going to come into wide leg, forward fold, and a warrior one. How's everyone feeling? Yeah? After 2 weeks? Good. All right. So you're at the top of your mat. You're welcome to have blocks by you for our wide-legged forward fold. All right, have them so it's easy to get to, because we're going to be pivoting to the right, and then opening up. So have those blocks in front of you. All right, so standing, deep breath in, find your Tadasana. Tadasana, feet are about hip width apart. Begin to lift the toes and feel the arches engage. The shins come slightly forward so you're not locking the knees. Engaging your quads, your glutes, your core, shoulders are up and back. Breathe. Upward salute, arms reach up, find that strength. Exhale, Tadasana. Extending fingertips down to the floor, fully active from the feet all the way up to the top of your head. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pivot to the right. And open up as wide as is comfortable for you. Arms come out, 5-pointed star. Feel the feet, the legs strong. Remember, not locking the knees. Keep the glutes strong. We're going to come forward into a prepared posture. Arms are out wide, so the torso is parallel to the floor. Feel the strength of the legs here. You're welcome to immediately drop the hands and maybe use the block for support. Press the tailbone up to the sky. Breathe. Again, try and utilize the muscle for support, not so much the skeletal system. Lift the tailbone a little bit higher and maybe drop down to a forward fold, wide leg. Breathe. You should feel balance amongst the entire foot, palm to heel. So if you feel more on the heel, come forward slightly. If you feel more on the toe, come back slightly. Allow the head to hang. Again, stay in prepared posture if you do have any heart issues or get it too dizzy. Deep breath in, walk your hands to the right foot. Breathe. Again, do what you can. Take the blocks with you. Come back to center. And now to the left. Inhale back to center. Place your right hand onto the block. Left hand comes to the right, to the left hip, excuse me. And then slowly start to twist. Try and keep the hips in the same plane. So just twisting at the waist, bringing that left shoulder up. Good. And then maybe the left arm reaches up. Heart looking towards the left. Keep breathing. Extend. Good. And drop it down. Unwind. Now left hand comes to the block. Right hand to right hip. Begin to gently twist. Listen to the body. Notice the legs still symmetrical. Hips still on the same plane. Just find that twist at the waist. Breathe. Maybe your right arm reaches up. Exhale, hand back to hip, down to block. Breathe. Strengthen those legs, slight bend of the knee, arms come out to the side, lift up, reach up. We're going to pivot to the left. So pivot to the left, you're going to be facing me now, and bring that back foot around. Widen the stance, so you're taking up the width of your mat, and allow the hips to come around for warrior one. Bend that front knee, breathe. All right, right now the hips are parallel to the front of your mat. So adjust your feet as much as you can. So if that means widening them in order to work with your hips, then do so. Lift up tall, find yourself in between both legs, supported by both. Good. Maybe the arms come up, reaching up. Lift the heart for warrior one. Breathe. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Find your blocks if you have them. Good. Coming into lunge. You're welcome immediately to bring that back knee down into half lunge. All the way to the floor. Is that the knee with the rods? It's all right? Okay. All right, front knee should be over the ankle. Definitely not forward of the ankle. Puts way too much pressure on the knee, so be real mindful. Breathe. Now allow your hips to just move and find yourself trying to relax into this stretch, into this lunge. We're opening up the hip flexors here. Breathe. If you came to yin, you might be a little bit more open. We did this yesterday. Maybe extend that front leg back, hips back, spine warrior. Bring those blocks with you. Stretch through that front leg. Now bend it back into your half lunge. And see about breathing through this stretch. And see about allowing that pelvic floor, the groin, to drop just a little bit lower. Adjust the legs as you need to. Breathe. Inhale, both hands back to the floor if they're not there. Lift the back leg up. Press that back foot into your warrior one position at an angle. About 45 degrees, we're going to come up to warrior one. All right, so lift up, power move here. Do what you can, just listen to the body. Take your time. Reaching up. Coming into our wide leg stance. So we're going to bring the arms to the hips and move them out, back to the side, facing to the right, pivoting around. Good. Adjust your feet, breathe. Bend those knees ever so slightly, arms come out. Do what you can, you might scoot your feet in or press one and come together. Shake it out. Okay? All right, the other side. I'm going to walk to the other side of the mat. Yes, so you can watch on that one because I know the knee won't work. All right, and then we're going to do the other side. So we're going to just come to the other side of your, the bottom of your mat now. We're going to do wide legs in that position. And inhale, arms come up. Exhale, open up. Shoulders back. Now pivot. You did which leg first? This one, right? Forward. Okay, so towards the right leg. So we're going to pivot towards the right leg. Good. And adjust your feet for your warrior one. Good. Deep breath in. And again, wide stance. Open up wide. Use the entire width of the mat for your hips. Good. A little bit more, Jimmy. Wider, wider. There we go. More stable. Good. Good. And then bend that front knee. All right. Adjust the hips to see if they can get just a little bit more square with that top of the mat. There we go. Good. And lift up, center to the body. Widen your legs. Can you? Okay. All right. So deep breath in. Arms come up. Lift up tall. Holding it there. Good. Breathe. Now lunge. Exhale, bring the hands down. If you have blocks, utilize those. Find the back foot, pivot, and lift the heel for lunge. Immediately bring the knee down to the floor. Breathe. Yeah, I'm going to go that way. It's like I did it wrong. I should have gone the other direction. So now we're in lunge. Now gently move the hips side to side. Extend the front leg. Press the hips back. Breathe. Good. Spine warrior, come forward for your half lunge. Deep breath in. Again, see if you can sink in deeper. Use your breath, your exhale to find that edge. Now pressing into both blocks. Uncurl the back toe. Lift up the back knee. Breathe. Coming into your warrior one. Adjust the back foot, angle it out to the side. And when you're ready, coming up. Breathe. Arms come up. Extend out. The length of your mat. Good. Pivot around. Breathe. Bring the heels in slightly. Think of yourself against an imaginary wall. Bring the elbows in, opening up the hands completely. Bend the knees for goddess. Breathe. Do what you can. Good posture even here. Exhale, 5-pointed start. Extend the legs, extend the arms out, reach out. Lift up, deep breath in. You can scoot the feet in or exhale, bring the feet in together, shake it out. Whew. All right, now we're down. You're gonna come down to the mat. All right, have some blocks ready if you'd like. A strap ready nearby as well if you'd like. You're going to extend the legs and bring the hands back behind you. Now bend the knees, breathe, and slowly lift up just the right leg. Begin to lift the heart, engage your core. Now remember to engage the core here. Deep breath in, we're going to switch it out. And tap it out for 10 breaths. Breathe. And when you're ready, place both feet onto the floor. Lift the heart, engage your core, Navasana, boat pose. Deep breath in, and then maybe lift the feet up. Again, you can do one at a time. You can even use a block to help support. So that's always welcome. And hold it there. Breathe. Engaging that core, lifting the heart, supporting the back. Again, any sensitivity, just relax. All right, again, no pain. Maybe one hand forward, maybe the other. Shoulders up, shoulder blades together. Do what you can do. Rest. Bring them down. Lift up. Come forward, counter pose. We're going to come onto our backs to do what's called an air crunch. A little bit more core work. Bring the feet up. Core presses towards the floor. Belly button to the floor. Gently bring the shoulders in ever so slightly. Press the hands to the thighs. Your feet are up off of the floor. The lower leg is parallel to the floor. We're going to engage the thighs. Keep them strong. Feel the glutes engage. Now press your hands against the thighs, but don't let the thighs move. The more you press against the thighs, the more work you'll feel in the core. Breathe. Keep pressing a little bit more. And relax. Bring the feet down. Disengage your core. One more time. Deep breath in, bringing up the lower leg. Engage your legs, engage your glutes, your core. Breathe. Now press the hands into the thighs. The more you press in, the more you'll feel it in the core. Couple more breaths. And exhale, relax. Bring the knees side to side. Try and release any tension. Bring the heels in close to the hips. Bridge pose. Shoulder blades come in together. Palms are down by the hips. Feel the upper body gently engage. Feel the heels engage. Again, knees right over the ankles. Begin to slowly lift the tailbone. Feel the back flatten. Keep the legs engaged. Glutes are engaging as you lift the hips off the floor. Feel more pressure on the shoulder, the back of the head. Again, there should be no pain. Lifting and holding. Breathing. Come up a little bit higher. And exhale down. Breathe. Bring the knees in, gently stretching your lower back, wind relief pose. Finding your strap if you have one. We're going to do our recline twist. Extend the left leg, right leg in. Allow the strap to be placed at the bottom, at the base of the toes. If you don't have a strap, just use your arm and hold on to the thigh. As you extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, breathe. Press through the heel. Find your edge. Try and keep the left calf to the floor. Exhale, dropping the right leg out to the side, keeping both hips onto the floor. Breathe. Both shoulder blades on the floor. The left arm might even be out in a T. Inhale, engage that left leg to the floor as you lift the right leg up. Maybe switching hands and then crossing the right leg over the left side. Right hip lifts off the floor. Right arm comes out into a T. Both shoulder blades are on the floor. Bringing the right leg up as high as is comfortable to find that stretch for you. Sorry. Mechanical error. Breathe in and out. With each exhale, see about relaxing the tension you may feel. Maybe in the lower back, maybe in the shoulder, in the hamstring. Deep breath in, engage that left leg. Lift the right leg. Breathe, bend it. Squeeze it into the abdominal region as much as you can. And then release, inhale, and exhale, left leg, squeeze it in. Again, if you have a strap, placing it on the base of the left toes and extending up, heel presses to the sky. Breathe. Keeping the right leg engaged towards the floor, dropping the left leg out to the side. Both hips are on the floor, shoulder blades on the floor, right arm may extend out. Deep breaths in, again, relaxing tension, use the exhale. Engage that right leg to the floor, slowly lift the left. Maybe switching hands and allowing the left leg to be guided over and across. Again, using props as you need them, supporting the leg if it won't reach the floor. Right arm can extend, or left arm can extend out to the side. Breathe. Press the right leg into the floor. Gently begin to lift the left leg, crossing it over. Squeeze the left leg in. Both legs in. Bring both arms in between the thighs, coming into happy baby. So if you can, reach into the shin, reach for the ankle, or maybe reaching for the inside of your foot. Grabbing onto it, bring the feet up so that they're parallel to the ceiling, like you're going to hold them up. And the elbows, the knees come in towards the armpit. Breathe. Gently moving side to side if comfortable. Having fun with this. Stretching through the back, through the legs. And then try to extend as much as possible your legs out in a big wide V. One last stretch, kind of a reverse wide-legged forward fold that we did initially. Breathe, relax the shoulders. Gently release, drop the legs, extend the arms, full extension of the body. Exhale, arms come down by the side when you're ready. Palms are up, about a couple inches away from the hips. The feet are about hip width apart. Allow the feet to just relax, hang out. This is a good time to also just get comfortable if you want a blanket or a sweater on. Maybe even adding a stretch if you prefer before coming into your Shavasana. With each exhale, allow the face to relax, the eyes, the cheeks, the lips. Notice if you're holding tension in the jaw, relaxing the jaw. Feel the tongue maybe pressed down as it relaxes against the throat. Relaxing the neck, the shoulders. The arms. Surrendering the hips, the glutes to the mat. And when you're ready, begin to wiggle the fingers, wiggle your toes, gently moving the head side to side. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale everything out the mouth. One more time, a cleansing breath. Inhale in, exhale everything out, and then begin to bend the knees. Moving the knees gently side to side. And whenever you're ready, rolling over onto one side, taking a breath or two here before finding a comfortable seated position. Knowing that you are enough, that this moment, this hour was yours to find peace, to be able to release tension, to accept where you are, and finding peace in that. Inhale, arms come up, reaching up into prayer. I pray this peace follows you, moves out of you, and is shared to this world. That light in you. The light in me sees and honors that light in each and every one of you, which means namaste. Thank you.
Gentle. Yes. So gentle.
I thank you for that. Again, this is your practice, Mary. You can rest and take a breath whatever you need.
My daughter has never had to play this sport.
Oh, yes.
I can't imagine. My last thing I want to do is be hot. You know, he's young.
Yeah.
She goes to one on Sunday that's more college like this. I don't really like it, but I do it. Break my yoga.
No, it's in Norfolk. I stick to Virginia Beach.
Oh, okay. It's relatively new and they have $30 for the first 200 minutes. Seriously, and they have spin and yoga. So you can try all the different classes. And after that, it's 99 or 89.
Unlimited, that's really good.
Which is great.
That's really good.
Yeah, so, and I mean, compared to here, it's, you know, like they're giving it away, but normally that's, but anyway.
It's also introductory, so,
Yeah,
yeah. So it's gonna change in the future, always does.
right. But I'm just starting, so.
Yeah, it's fantastic that you feel comfortable going. I haven't gone to my hot yoga. I mean, I love hot yoga.
Yeah, okay, then
I do like hot yoga. But you have to be very careful. And I would never recommend a beginner to go, ever,
yeah.
never.
Well, she's a dancer and she's danced for years.
Yeah.
So she can handle the intensity.
Everyone, I want to introduce you to Maddie. I didn't do this anyway, but Maddie will be our wellness coordinator. She'll be working in the office.
Right?
Oh, she's like too young.
That mask is hiding all of her.
All the wrinkles are in it, right?
I thought maybe you were learning yoga and you were observing or something.
I am observing. I wanted to stop by all the classes and meet the instructors.
Yeah.
Today's my first day. So.
Okay. Is it Maddie or Maggie?
Maddie.
Maddie with a T? A T or a T?
D.
D. D's a dog. Okay.
She's probably
I did choose college in Florida. I don't know how well it worked, but.
Oh, is that right there?
Yes, they do.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, there are whites there, and there are also white in a white bin. That's their white weights. So they're both locations. All right, how y'all feeling? Good.
Always wishing that I could get it in my schedule more often, but that's how I feel.
You do what you can do.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, you know, it's not like I can't go online and do a class, but
It's not the same. I
it's
know.
not the same. And if you're available, you know, there's anytime, any day.
And even though I've been doing it for a year, it still feels weird not having people in front of me when I teach like that.
Right.
It's just really weird. And then half the time, I don't know, I'm still not good enough with my iPad to know if I'm on the right or the left. So I just say right and left and hope that I'm looking right or we're looking left, right?
Because probably everything's backwards for them, right?
Yeah, but it depends on what view you're using. So, and so I'm not very good about going back to view my work too often because I'm always doing new work.
Right.
So I'm always good. I don't have time to go back half the time.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Mary. Have a great day. I'll see you next week then.
Oh,
It's good. I actually do work you out. Okay, all right.
How you keep your feet from flying. You have special socks?
No, these are regular socks. What happens is after you do this enough, your legs get strong enough that your legs actually can maintain a position.
Right.
Like how you like Bikram.
And there, I might slip it out of my sock,
I was too.
so, yeah.
Yeah, so with And once you practice more, your legs will get so that they stay there, right, not slip, so that you're using actual muscle strength to keep it there. It's something you learn, especially in hot yoga where you're sweating, or in Bikram, which is hot yoga, a different way of it. And I had to learn that quickly because even with my towel, I was kind of sliding. So I had to really strengthen up my legs to do it. That's why with yoga, you don't usually wear socks. It's all just, just barefoot, unless you wear a special sock with those treads on, which I usually use here, but I've got work.
I need it to stick.
So I had to do a little bit more muscular effort to maintain my position. Yeah, that is really is muscle strength. Yeah, never on this. Don't even, no.
Well, I actually have a thicker mat, it's not a yoga mat, it's an exercise mat, because I found a yoga mat. On this board, so I went ahead and got a thicker one.
And a lot of people do, or use a second mat underneath, what I do. I just throw a second mat. I was using wood floor,
Yeah.
which is softer.
Well, even the one we used a little room in the carpet room, they seem not.
Oh, that carpet is straight on concrete. That's straight on concrete.
And not very thick.
No, and there's this, commercial. Hey, Maddie, are you staying for the next one, or you gotta go?
I gotta go, but I'm hoping to get karaoke next week.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
But very relaxing. I will see you.
All right. Good morning, Sophie, how are you?
I'm good. I'm here because I don't want to stay home by pouring out there in the rain.
Good for you. Good for you. I'm glad you're here.
I got myself and my husband. We went to the Philippines and died in. I know.
How long ago?